The greatest projects are built through the planning and effort of many people, always looking to transform so as to improve. That's why at ARGOS, for more than 75 years, we have turned each goal into a motive to look for more challenges. Each new idea, an opportunity to show the passion we have for what we do. Through flexibility, we have adapted to the sector's conditions, and today we can proudly look at our present state of affairs. Because we are the 5th largest cement producer in Latin America, and the 2nd largest producer in the southeastern United States. Thanks to 12 cement plants, 7 clinker mills, 5 packaging and shipping terminals, national and international ports. With a total capacity of 17 million tons of cement a year. Because we are the 4th largest concrete producer in the United States. And we have more than 300 plants with a total capacity of 14 million cubic meters of concrete. Today, we are an active part of our region's development. We are leaders, reaffirming our commitment to our clients, keeping our brand at the top of different markets. That is why we reach new goals, and we evolve the new challenges we set as of now. Because we won't stop. Because at ARGOS, there is always a new project. Greetings to all of ARGOS Cement's employees. As human beings, we tend to demand a lot and recognize very little of the people who we really owe life's achievements to. At ARGOS especially, achievements are not thanks to personal merit, but rather to more valuable teamwork. The teamwork of a wide, varied group of people. Each one of us has had something to do with the results we want to point out today, regardless of our position within the organization or where we are geographically. Behind every achievement is everyone's effort, but also with the unconditional support of loved ones who silently surround us and back us up. This tribute is for all of them. This event is to recognize the most outstanding achievements we have made as an organization in the different areas of our fundamental pillars of work. I want to point out our company's sustainability. I want to refer to equity issuance, business diversification, innovation, financial results, and regional operation. Let me start by talking about the company entering the Dow Jones Sustainability Index. This rating, that puts ARGOS Cement among the only 4 cement companies worldwide that have achieved this recognition, is perhaps the most integral recognition of management that we have reached within the company. It is an avowal in 3 different aspects: social, environmental, and financial. We have had significant breakthroughs in all of them. In the social aspect, I would like to point out and emphasize the results obtained in the safety of our employees. In this aspect, we have obtained very high qualifications, but we can still improve much more. It's an activity that, for all of us who work to achieve it, is our first and foremost responsibility: the health and safety of our people. We have improved a lot in this sense. We must guarantee that all of our employees come to work and return home safe and sound. This is our main priority. To do this, those of us that have one or more persons in our charge must be obsessed with this. Responsibility and respect for people comes from the work we do to guarantee safe working conditions for everyone. We are recognized for our good practices in many other aspects of human resources. Employee training has been one of our most important differentiators and where we achieved our most important advances. Today, we must guarantee each one of our employees the opportunity to train, to develop new know-how, create new skills, be more efficient, and therefore be better human beings and better professionals for the company. We look to strengthen our obsession with being one culture and one organization that, although it spans across different regions, must share a common denominator when it comes to interacting with society, with clients, and everyone it has contact with. We are, and we want to continue being good corporate citizens in every community and every country we operate in. The organization is constantly more environmentally conscious. We have to make a real effort to mitigate our environmental impact. We have to strive to prevent it, mitigate it, and also make up for it. We are not content with just complying with environmental regulations, which is challenging in itself, but rather surpassing these challenges. Aside from continuously measuring our carbon footprint, we also measure our water footprint, and we make a real effort to better manage our recycling and exposed waste. Through the company's acquired operations, which I will refer to later, we create a great opportunity to incorporate co-processing knowledge and extend it to other regions. Now let me refer to the second element to point out, which has to do with the expansion of our operations. To reach the goal we have set, we know that we have to add new, efficient, and profitable operations to the company's current ones. It is not enough to grow in the countries we are already present in, but rather, through acquiring companies, widen the base and growth potential of the country. This is how, after very valuable teamwork, where many people from different areas participated, and that also proves our organization's maturity and acquisition processes, we have recently acquired the assets of Lafarge in Honduras. There are two plants, an integrated plant and a mill on the Pacific coast, which allow us to add 1.3 million tons of installed production capacity to the target region. We have a lot to learn from these mergers and the people that currently operate this company. We warmly welcome them all to this organization, and I invite you to embrace them and include them in the ARGOS family. Issue of equity. Much of what we were able to execute during 2013, and quite possibly what will come in future years, was thanks to the successful issue of preferential stock that we carried out during the first semester of 2013. I want to specifically point out the effort led by our financial and legal areas, accompanied by many people within the organization, who by gathering information in the release of the projected issuance and propagation made the catchment of these funds possible, thus consolidating our expansion and technological renovation processes. A successful issuance such as this doesn't only leave its mark in financial resources. It also means a vote of confidence from our shareholders and new investors, who believe in the business strategy and in the way you all help us build this company day to day. There is recognition for the entire organization. Let's talk about these operations results and the support of our stockholders, who I just made reference to. They will be seen in returns with positive financial results and sustainability for everyone. These results, in financial terms, are very positive in all of our operations. Our diversification strategy in 3 geographical regions and based on growth and connectivity has proven to be a winning strategy. After 4 difficult years, the United States is beginning to show its economical recovery. It appears that it's time to reap what we have sown. This is the specific opportunity to give special recognition to all of our American colleagues for their effort, perseverance, and dedication during difficult times. These are very important values within the organization. They should know that they always have and always will have the support of the company. In Central America and the Caribbean, the mark we make is ever more important and shows great growth potential in many of the countries where we are present. I am proud to say that today, the ARGOS brand is present in almost all the operations in this region. Today, ARGOS is a green light in Central America and the Caribbean. For another year, the Colombian branch has been an important stronghold that has brought good results. I want to highlight its higher efficiency and the expansion of its massive industrial ventures. We have built a substantial number of additional portable plants, and today we cover the entire country, from north to south and from east to west. At ARGOS, innovation has gone from being a good intention to becoming ever more concrete results, which we have proudly witnessed during the second version of the Innovation Summit. I was especially satisfied to see how the diversity of people, of origins, of races came together in one place, in humanity's best expression, joint creativity. That creativity is making the creation of new projects, new services, and better customer service possible, as well as creating value for our shareholders. All those positive financial outcomes are the consequence of correct operational and commercial strategies in every region, but that have been backed by the processes and services that are constantly more efficient, thanks to our corporate areas through their vice presidencies. On various occasions, I've had the opportunity to share our strategic priorities with many of you. I have been emphatic, and I would like to reiterate that positive results are necessary, but that the manner we achieve those results is even more important than the results themselves. That is why our corporate culture must take us beyond the results. To transcend, one must take into account the person. People are and will always be the center of our attention and the main source of our competitive advantage. That is why we must thank all of them for the goals met in every region. Those of us that have the responsibility of leadership must also be conscientious of our role as guides and support for the development of all the people depending on us. The time and place to recognize achievements must also allow us to visualize the challenges to come, and in 2014, we have many. The main challenge we have is to continue transcending by constantly doing things better. In that sense, we have great opportunities to continue improving each one of our strategies and priorities. In such a competitive global market, operational excellence is one of the tools we must use to guarantee our long-term competitiveness. That operation excellence is built by seeking small and continuous efficiencies throughout the productive chain. In innovation, we have the challenge of reaching the 10% mark in sales of new products in the markets where we compete by 2015. We have the challenge of information technology becoming leverage to support business growth, not only making operation more efficient, but also to constantly facilitate our clients' interrelational access to our company. Synergy and its going live in Colombia should quickly consolidate us as a company present in various markets with unified processes under one sole and efficient way of doing things. Moreover, projects and processes led by our technical vice presidency will enable us to compete with more profitability in each one of the regions where we are setting up these projects. I want to point out an initiative that I personally believe is very powerful for the organization. Educa is a technological platform that facilitates transversal knowledge within a geographically dispersed organization. Will make true knowledge an asset of the organization and can be spread to all employees in every region. This should help us to learn how to bring processes together, thus doing things better. The management and risk control model systems we have implemented should add value and should be seen as an administration tool that allows us to plan better and face the uncertainty of each day. I would like to finish by saying that our permanent preoccupation for adequate management, respect for work relations, motivation, and quality of life at work must be inalienable purposes of the organization. To finish, I would like to reiterate my gratitude and enormous recognition to each one of you for this year's achievements, which is about to end, and to ask you to continue that effort that makes Argos the company we envision and of which we are proud. Thank you very much.